born in a world so cold. He lost his mom when he was just 9 years old. Pops wasn't around, so he found local thugs to show him how to get down. Put a couple bucks in his pockets. They had the fly gear and Johnny wanted to rock it. They turned him on to what a little piece of rock could get, not explaining the downside of the game. Not explaining the downside of the game. The hood's humble heroes had done infiltrate his brain. Barely at 10 had he started running with men that ran the streets. He thought it all was sweet till 1 week on the way to school. An older kid asked Johnny if he needed a tool, a burner, some heat. It came in different names, not knowing once you told one it becomes a different game. But he thought, well, rah-rah got one and DJ got one. So for 125 Johnny copped his first gun, but not knowing how to use it, he just listened to some gangster music. But not knowing how to use it, he just listened to some gangster music. Confidence was getting strong, but his soul was losing. Yeah, what was he doing? Just emulating the older dudes, that's all he knew. He figured they would never put him in harm's way. He ain't been there in weeks. But Uncle didn't care, Johnny was helping him eat. At 12, Johnny, OG said, well, proud little nigga, remind me myself. Like a badge of honor, but none of them was around when he faced your honor. You see, Johnny got caught holding the older dude's drugs, and they gave him 5, and at that point is where his whole childhood died. Sent away to 17, he popped back on the scene. He popped back on the scene. Braids down his back in a snarl that was seen. Braids down his back in a snarl that was mean. Johnny felt he was a man, so he assembled his own team. No education or skills to speak of, second day of his freedom. Johnny went and got him a dub. Cooked up, blast out, opened up a trap house. Filling on top, he smoked till he would pass out. Not caring who he hurt in the process. He was hurt from way back, and pain is hard to digest. His only dream was being a king around here, but death comes silently, it's something you can't hear. Till one day on his way to re-up, there was a guy from the other side yelling, yo Johnny, what up? Johnny turned around, threw his hands in the air. Can a rage of broad daylight, a youngin' lost his life right there. Never given the chance to live, but in every other word his phrase was, I'ma do it big. If dying young is doing it big, then keep me small time. This is a message to lost souls. If hustling is your hobby, you working with a small mind.